winning the green card to me is the best way to come to the United States. So the goal was not to discourage anybody from getting married. The goal was not to talk bad about getting married to an American citizen for naturalization. No, the goal was to equip you with information. If you find a job that sponsors you and wants to file paperwork for you to get a US citizenship, to get a green card, then that's another option. Hello guys, thank you for joining me again on my morning drive to work. Today, I want to talk about the video that I posted, my most recent video that I did. I had a lot of reactions from people. So a lot of people are agreeing with what I said. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the video about what to be aware of when you trying to get married to an American citizen so that you can get naturalization through marriage. So I talked a lot about some of the things that you should be aware of, and that video was actually just for information only. Information is power. When you have information, you're in a better position to make a better decision. So the goal was not to discourage anybody from getting married. The goal was not to talk bad about getting married to an American citizen for naturalization. No, the goal was to equip you with information, with some of the things that you should be aware of, so that when you make that decision, then you know what to expect. So a lot of people are like, well, we don't care. We don't care whether we suffer through the marriage. We don't care if we are getting married to somebody we don't know, as long as we get our papers, which is fine, because at the end of the day, it is your decision to make. My goal for this channel is to equip you with information. What you do with that information is entirely up to you, because at the end of the day, you are the decision maker, and it's your life. All right, so I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all the feedback from both sides of the coin. For you participating in that discussion and for you giving your opinions, I appreciate that. Today, I wanted to talk about different ways that you can change your visa. You can change your status when you get here. So for example, if you come in with a B1, B2 visa, so you come in to visit, or you came in as a student, or you came in through another temporary visa, there are different ways that you can change your status legally and be here legally. And one of those reasons, is getting married to a US citizen. You will need to go through the process of adjustment of status. There are fees involved with that. You may want to seek the advice or the help from a professional, like immigration attorney. You may want to do that. You may want to do it on your own. You can go to the website and do it yourself, or you can hire somebody to do it. The other way is if you find a sponsor work. If you find a job that will sponsor you to file your paperwork for you, then that's awesome. That's another way that you can do that. So job-wise, you can get a work visa through that. With the F1 visa, you have to finish your school first. Those are the conditions. Unless you get married, obviously, unless you find somebody here and you get married to a US citizen and you start processing your adjustment of status that way. But if you find a job that sponsors you and wants to file paperwork for you to get a US citizenship, to get a green card, then that's another option. So unaweza kuja hapa, you can come here and find someone. You can come here and find a job that is willing to sponsor you. You can come here, but the best way to come to the US, in my opinion, is by winning the green card. Because once you win the green card, it's like and you pass the visa interview at the US embassy, because you obviously know that winning the green card doesn't mean that you're going to come to the US automatically. There are factors that can hinder you from coming to the US even if you've won the green card, right? For example, if you have a higher, very, very high case number, your visa might not be available. The visas zitakuwa zimeisha. Visas might be finished by the time your case number is they're getting to your case number. The visas might be done, they might be finished by the time they're getting to your case number, unfortunately, and therefore you will not be able to get a visa application interview. There are like 55,000 visas in the whole world for everybody. So if you have a very high case number, then chances are you might not even get to the visa appointment. Winning the green card, to me, is the best way to come to the United States, because once you qualify and you get the visa and you come through, and I know it can be expensive, especially if you're in Kenya. It's very expensive to pay the fees, to pay the medical fees, the transportation, the flight ya kuja hapa, all that is expensive. But it's worth it once you get here, because you don't have to worry about any other paperwork. You just need to make sure you get a social security card, and then you start get your work authorization, and you start working, you start processing your green card. You'll get your green card within a few weeks. So in my opinion, that's the best way to come here if you can. So I encourage everybody to play the DV Lottery 2026. It's going to be open in October if everything goes as usual. So the entry portal will be open in October, and it stays open for about three or 4 weeks. And once it's closed, it's closed. So make sure you plan on that. Plan early, put it in your calendar so that you can put in your application. It's free to apply, and the link will be available as soon as it's available. I'll post it on my YouTube channel, so make sure you watch out for that. All right, guys. So there are different ways to come to the US. There are different ways to stay in the US. If you came to the US with a visitor visa, with a temporary visa, there are different ways that you can stay here legally. So thank you guys for watching. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers, and I appreciate you guys for that. Questions, comments, suggestions, post them in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching my videos and following me on TikTok. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, and commenting on these videos. Keep your comments coming, keep sharing your experiences, and keep sharing your opinion. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.